We're in competition.
Are you gonna stab me?
This is not sharp. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I decided to make another video and I'm here with Ryan today. Ryan is my husband. You've met him before and we are gonna fight. That was not fair. We hadn't started yet.
Oh.
We're gonna fight. We're in fierce competition today because we need to figure out who has better taste in books. No. So I've been reading my entire life and Ryan is a little baby reader. You've been reading for like 2 years. 3 years?
I mean, like, seriously reading, yeah.
Yeah, we're not talking about E.B. White. We're not talking about Charlotte's Web.
Oh, Swan
when you
Lake.
were 6 years old.
Swan Lake really got me.
I don't know what that is.
It's an E.B. White book.
I only know Charlotte's Web.
What about Stuart Little?
Did E.B. White write Stuart Little?
E.B. White with Stuart Little? Yes.
Anyways, as I was saying, Ryan, yeah, you've been reading seriously for like 2 years, I think. I've been reading for a lot longer than that. And we generally have the same taste in books, I think. But you like big, long, sweeping series. And y'all know me, I don't like that stuff. So what we've decided to do today, we each picked our top 10 books of all time. Independently chose our top 10 books of all time, ranked them from 10th to 1st. So like least favorite of the favorites to most favorite of the favorites. And we're gonna pitch them head to head. How are we doing that?
Do you want to do like a weighted average?
Jesus Christ. The answer to the question was Goodreads ratings.
Goodreads ratings.
So to make it fair, kind of, we're gonna use the Goodreads ratings of each of our books. We're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna do like my 10th, his 10th. When we get to the end of the list, we're gonna do the average rating, and whoever has the higher star rating wins.
But do you want like our best book to be worth more than our worst book?
That's too much work. It is 9:30 p.m. and we're going to the cottage tomorrow.
I can do it. I can math.
We'll see what happens. It's either going to be some weighted nonsense that Ryan wants to do some math, or it's just going to be the average star rating. Whoever has the highest star rating wins. Let me tell you something, that I think that this whole thing is rigged and not fair, because Ryan only reads basic bitch books that have billions of ratings and are all 500 stars, and I like unique shitty books.
Well, this isn't about what you subjectively think is great. It's about objectively who has better taste.
Yeah. So my prediction is that Ryan's gonna win, but if he does, just know that it's rigged. Let's just get started. We'll figure it out at the end what the winner gets. A kiss on the lips. The winner gets an entire skid of Mr. Noodles, the only food I consume. Ryan, what is your number 10 book? You actually go first.
Maybe it could end up higher eventually, but it's just so new to me right now that I'm putting it only at 10, and it's Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Oh my gosh! I did not expect that to make your list. It didn't even make my list. But Dungeon Crawler Carl. Okay. Why do you like it?
Do the second one. I think that I preferred the second one.
Okay. That is a 4.56 star rating. Dang. That's a good start for you.
Off to a good start.
So I read Dungeon Crawler Carl first, and I got you to read it, and now what book are you on? Are you on the third one?
I'm on the third one.
Yeah, I have only read the first. So I'm glad this made it to your list, and that's cool that you like the second one better than the first one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so fun. It's not a grand, sweeping, epic fantasy, but it's like so comfortable. I'm a game programmer, right? Like, I make video games for a living. So the fact that he's just like living in this video game, but it's also not a gimmick. It's like still actually a good story.
It's a really good book.
So it's super fun, super funny, interesting. The plots are thickening.
We're gonna go to my number 10. Oh, my number 10 is totally not gonna beat your number 10 because my number 10 is The Golden Compass.
It might. That's a classic.
It's a classic, but a lot of people hate it. Okay, that's not actually as bad. 4.02 stars for me on my first one.
Okay, well, tell us, why do you like Golden Compass?
I've talked about The Golden Compass a couple of times on the channel before, and the reason I love it is like partially a nostalgia thing because I read these with my dad growing up, and it was just an amazing experience. We never finished the third book.
Same.
I also just love this series because it made me feel very grown up. Like, it is a 9 to 12 middle grade series, but it covers really heavy topics. And like the movie and the show do not do it justice. Kids die.
Much like you, it made me feel...
It's a very... it's... I don't know, it's perfect. It's a perfect series for kids transitioning to teen and new adult literature, in my opinion. It's so good. The topics it handles make you feel very smart and grown up and whatnot. Number 9.
I have one written on here, but I'm going to change it.
This is not fair! Why are you changing it?
Well, because it's in a series, and when I put it on the list, I'm like, is this the one that I like
You
most
did
in the
this
series?
last time. Okay, remember we did the mid-year wrap-up last year, and
Yeah.
you were trying to say your favorite Wheel of Time book, and you said
I got it
the
wrong.
worst one?
Oh, I'm like, this one's the best one. Clearly, it was the worst. It's
So I was
like
going to
the
ask if
lowest
you
rated.
clarified if the Wheel of Time books are actually the ones you think they are.
That book, by the way, not even on this list. My number 9 is The Wastelands. Dark Tower 3.
Dang. Okay, the waste. Why was I opening that? 4.25. That's the same as your first one. No, it's not. Ignore me. Don't look at my list.
I'm not looking at the list. See, originally I had Song of Susanna here.
Do you want to know why that's so funny?
Why?
I made a mock-up, and I put Song of Susanna as one of your picks.
Oh.
I know you.
Yeah, no, I originally put Song of Susanna on. What made me switch was that Song of Susanna, it's like super action-packed and awesome and whatnot, but it does feel more like a prequel to the last one. Like, it really needs the surrounding books to be a good book, I think. Wastelands is like, it feels more like a story that is like a beginning, middle, and an end, but still part of a series.
My number 9 is The Black Tongue Thief by Christopher Buehlman, which has a 4.22. Hey, we're doing
bad.
well so far.
Not bad.
You are winning, which is very rude of you. I talked about this book like literally in my last TBR video because I'm reading the prequel follow-up right now, Daughter's War. Black Tongue Thief was awesome. You still haven't read it. I've been trying to get you to read it, and I keep forgetting to force you to read it. Super stylish prose, and the Daughter's War so far, just as good.
Number 8, okay, here's where we start to get into a bit of predictable territory. And I stopped myself, okay? Because if I didn't stop myself, like every book
Would've
in a
been
specific
Brandon
series would be on the list. But I picked just a few. Anyway, number 8, The Lost Metal.
Yeah, I knew The Lost Metal was going to be on there.
Ooh.
4.48.
I'm gonna win, guys.
Damn,
Look, I have good taste, and so do other people, apparently.
You know what's not gonna be on your list? Any of the Red Rising books.
Why throwing shade
So that
on
they
Red Rising?
know that you hate their favorite. My next book's gonna have an awful rating. This sucks.
You knew we were doing this!
This
and you knew
sucks.
we were doing this! But I'm glad that you stuck to what you actually like.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna rig this. I could have easily. I could have just had your list.
I didn't rig my list. I just have better taste than you.
You DNF'd the book that I'm about to show.
Probably only because the audiobook reader was
Don't
horrendous.
Speak about
That's not that
Madeline L'Engle that way. My number 8 book is A Wrinkle in Time by Madeline L'Engle, and it got a 3.98, which is better than I thought it would. I won't lie. I love this book. Again, for nostalgia reasons. This is my most reread book because I have like a CD audiobook of it, and I wasn't allowed to watch TV when I was sick, and I was sick a lot as a kid, so I listened to A Wrinkle in Time so many times, and I freaking love it. And Madeline L'Engle is the audiobook narrator. That's the author, and she's dead.
There's a reason you hire actual audiobook readers to do that
That's
job.
so funny.
That's all I have to say. And you forced this on me.
I did. It was
because
very random.
There were newer versions on Audible where she didn't read them.
Yeah, you gotta listen
And I bet I would have finished the
my
book.
CD. You gotta listen to my disc.
I don't even think we
in
have
my
a CD
Walkman.
player in the house.
We don't. Okay, Ryan, what is your number 7 book?
It's a recipe for bread.
It's Josh Weissman's bread recipe? That's your number 7 book?
Yeah. May come as a shock to you is The Will of the Many.
Oh! That
What
makes
did I
me
say?
happy.
See, I'm not that predictable. You thought
4.63.
I'm doing real good, guys.
But I also am gonna get that ranking later.
So it cancels out. So I'm still just ahead by whatever I'm ahead by.
I'm so glad that you loved it. I wasn't sure if you would, but it was really important to me that you read it, and you did, and I'm grateful.
Yeah, I mean, I did love the reasons I loved it was that it kind of was it was a more mature take on some common, I don't know if I would call them tropes or like plot points or something. The setup for the continuation of the series is incredible.
Yes. My number 7, well, it's not gonna be a surprise to you, but I think you'll at least be pleased. It's The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson.
Should be higher. Bump that up.
No. Jones, stop eating flowers! Take her. 4.66? Not bad, not bad, not bad. That's the highest rating we have so far.
My number 6 is Fool's Errand.
Yeah, I knew Robin Hobb was gonna be there. Fool's Errand by Robin Hobb, 4.36. Okay.
Not bad.
Which one is this? This is the first book in the the third trilogy?
Yeah, this is the first one in the third trilogy, so it's number 7. I chose this one because we return to Fitz, and it's 15 years after the first trilogy. He's 30, and I'm 30.
You're 30.
She does an incredible job at embodying a man who's 30, who like questions his past, wonders what his future's gonna look like. Like, it's just trying to like go through like a metamorphosis in his life, and things are changing, and like
That's you.
well, yeah, in a way, but like Robin Hobb is way better at writing realistic characters than anybody I've ever read. Fitz is like, she wrote this about a real person. Like, there's no way you can be that accurate and just spot on. Oh boy, this book made me cry so much.
It made me cry because you told me about a scene from it.
Yep.
But did Fitz go out and buy a motorcycle because he turned 30?
I'm not doing that because I'm turning 30. I'm doing that to get away from you. Look, midlife is what? Like 45 now?
No, you're gonna die at 60. No, you're not. You're gonna live forever. My number 6 book, I think you should read as well. It is Ancillary Justice by Anne Leckie. Damn it! It has a 3.99, which is bullshit. You should have a way higher score
That's
than
not
that.
bad! 108,000 ratings.
3.99. Jesus, I'm losing so badly. I can't even do math, but I can tell. It's like mini golf.
I mean, well, then you'd be winning. I would say that, well, I mean, it's only gonna get better from here, right? But so's my list.
Damn it. Ancillary Justice is the first book in the Imperial Reich?
The Imperial Rash?
No.
Imperial Rash?
Stop! I've only read the first one because I don't own the second one, because I'm trying to find it in that original cover. I'm putting it right here. And I can't find it. They reprinted the covers and they're ugly now. This book was freaking awesome. If you want some badass sci-fi... Jones! Damn it!
Oh, I love that girl.
Camera is back. Why did she do that? She just attacked the cord. What's your number 5 book?
The Way of Kings.
Ah, we already know the score, which is a 4.66. The highest rating we've had so far. Ugh, you're cheating.
I'm not cheating.
You're cheating.
There was no rule that we had to pick
no
one. There was no rule that we could only pick one from a single series.
I know, but that automatically screws me over because I've only ever read one book out of a series at a time.
But yeah, Way of Kings. It's a great book. Go read it.
That's all you have to say about it?
Okay,
Your number 5 book?
Look, it's a bit of a slow start. I'll admit that. But I do think that the world building and the character development and like the establishing of how the society works and how the magic kind of works and everything like that, like how Stormlight works, is all very necessary and still quite interesting. And then it ends on a banger. Best character doing best things.
I agree with that. That's why I made it on my list. That's why I put it on my list instead of Words of Radiance.
Yeah. It was like actually a shocking thing too. Like it wasn't you're gonna have to blur that.
Ah, my hand!
It was predictable in the sense of like I understand the plot beat that is about to happen, but the actual like execution of it was like, wow, okay, yeah, I didn't expect it to happen this way.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
My number 5 is gonna have a bad rating, and that's not fair. because people don't give this book enough
So why do you
credit.
like it?
Because it's so good.
Apparently, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
I mean,
It's not bad. It could be better. My number 5 is Untethered Sky by Fonda Lee. Not Jade City. I didn't put Jade City on here. That's her big book. Untethered Sky is incredible. This is a novella, so it's very short. I love big birds. You know this about me. I love big birds. So this book is all about big birds. And it's a very like small scale story. It's a very like internal story for the main character. It made me cry. Not a lot of books made me cry. It made me freaking sob. This book has a lot of haters though, which is very rude of them. But it's my number 5.
Because of big birds?
No,
That's what I got from what you just said.
What? No, it's a very emotional internal struggle story. It's extreme. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Big birds! You heard it here first.
And it has big birds in it. What's your number 4 book?
My number 4 is Oathbringer.
Shocking. Oathbringer has 4.62 stars.
Look, I know that my picks here are considered basic or whatever
They are.
in the book community, but they are excellent books.
They're just basic to me. I'm a hater. The book community agrees with you.
Clearly.
Yeah, clearly.
The story's in full swing, the magic is magicking, the politics are politicking, the world is worlding. Like, I don't know, we're at a point now where, like, let these characters a bit more loose and let it go. And it's my favorite character's focus book.
I'm about to read it. No
Yeah.
spoilers. Do you know what my number 4 book is?
Is it the...
I don't know why I'm making you guess because you're not gonna get it.
The band one?
The band one. No, that didn't
Getting
make
the
it.
band together?
That didn't make it on the list. It's a
not
good
sure.
book. Kings of Wild is what you're talking about. It's a good book. But no, it's The Winter King by Bernard Cornwell. This is a new favorite of mine because I only just read it this year. It's historical fiction about King Arthur. And I mean, it's not about King Arthur that much, actually. It's about the people around King Arthur, and it's incredible. I'm gonna finish the series. I'm gonna read Excalibur, which is the 3rd book. I'm gonna read it soon, and it's gonna be my first ever series I finish because that's how much I love this. And it has 4.26, which is pretty good.
That is pretty good.
What's your number 3?
Can you guess my number 3?
Numero 12. Okay, well, we haven't had any Wheel of Time yet on your list, which is confusing to me. So it's either going to be The Dark Tower, the last Dark Tower book, or it's going to be the last Wheel of Time book, or it's going to be Words of Radiance, but I think that's your number 1. Was it any of those?
Yeah.
Ah!
I love endings. That's why I
do.
finish my stories, because I love when a good ending comes together, and it is The Dark Tower.
Yes! That was my first guess.
The Dark Tower 7, The Dark Tower.
The Dark Tower, The Dark Tower. 4.28. Not
bad.
bad.
Not bad.
Not great, but not bad.
The ending of this one's actually quite controversial.
Yeah.
You'll find out.
I know the ending because you told me.
No, I didn't think you'd ever finish anything, so...
But I'm going to.
I thought it was phenomenal. I thought it was the only way this story could have ended. Beyond the last chapter, it also was action-packed and very emotional. Loose ends were getting tied up. It was good. I love a good ending.
Can you guess my number 3 without looking at my list?
Is it...
You should know this, actually.
Is it The Will of the Many?
No.
Is it Jurassic Park?
No.
Is it...
It's one of my favorite movie adaptations as well. And one of your favorite movie adaptations.
I'll be upset when she says it.
And it starts with an A.
Oh.
I forgot. This is gonna have a bad review too, I bet. It's Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. 3.77! No!
Look, the movie is great.
And the book! Book adaptations always suck. The book is always better. This is one of those cases, and we agree, I think. Well, you haven't read the book, but I agree with myself that the movie adaptation is phenomenal. It's a completely different thing than the book. They're like loosely related, but they're both incredible.
I can't speak for the book, but the movie is excellent.
Well, the book is the start of a series, and when they made the movie, they specifically said, we are not doing a series, we are doing a standalone movie, so they obviously had to change the ending because the book leads into a series, but the movie, they're like, we're done. So I get what they did with it, and I liked it. Also, Jeff Vandermeer, pioneer of weird fiction, love this book.
My number 2 Words of Radiance.
What? I said that so weirdly.
I can't tell if you're actually shocked
I am,
that it's
because I
not
thought
number one.
I'm shocked it's not number one. Words of Radiance. This is gonna have an amazing review, and I'm mad.
I read big series. I am well aware that I put 3 out of the 4 Stormlight books on my list.
4.76. That's the highest one we've had.
The only reason that Rhythm of War isn't on my list, because I was like,
You didn't like it.
I liked it, and I think I would prefer it more than some of the other ones on my list, but I'm like, you know what? I don't want to destroy Julia that badly.
That is not why you didn't put it.
Nah, I just felt like putting all 4 of them was a little, like,
It would have been too
uninteresting.
predictable. Is that also why you didn't put the last 3 Wheel of Time books? Your whole list wasn't just Brandon Sanderson?
No.
Do you know what my number 2 is?
Is it what you just typed in?
Yeah, because I forgot what it was on your list. It's The Will of the Many.
How many?
So, that's 4.63 stars. Many stars. We already talked about this book, but I freaking loved it. This was my number 1 book of 2023. I read it before it was popular. Just want to put that out there.
Wow, you're so cool.
I am. Okay, and we are at our number 1 picks. I know that you can guess mine, but don't say it. I'm pretty sure I can guess yours. So we know each other's number 1s.
They don't.
We'll say them. We'll say each other's at the same time.
Okay.
So you say mine, and I say yours at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Jurassic
Memory
Park.
of Light. Yeah, my favorite is Jurassic Park, and your favorite is The Last
Wheel of Time.
And that's the only Wheel of Time that made it onto your list.
Yeah, I mean, I could talk for a while about Wheel of Time.
Please don't.
Yeah, no, I won't. 4.57.
Woo!
Look, I've said it once, I'll say it again. I love endings. This was an incredible ending. Out of the 14 books, like this last one was non-stop. Last battle, holy. They'll never be able to do that on their Amazon Prime TV show.
They're not gonna get that far.
They won't get that
The show
far.
will be
but
canceled
like
before that.
this battle is extraordinary. It's super good. Well worth reading all of the books. Honestly, like I would like push through it because these last ones are great, and the last one in particular, like it's a exceptional send off. Very rewarding.
I'm really scared to click on Jurassic Park because a lot of people hate Jurassic Park. Okay, that's not bad. It's got a 4.1.
But this might be the most amount of votes.
973,772 ratings. A lot of people have read this book. Good. It's incredible. If you've seen the movie and not read the book, you're wrong. You're wasting your time. The movie sucks. This is my correct hot take. I hate the movie. The book is so good. I have talked about the book already so many times on this channel.
Okay.
But what?
But like, much like how Annihilation is not the same as the book, but still an excellent movie.
But
why can't Jurassic Park be an excellent movie?
Because, hear me out. I don't know what else to say.
I'll one-up you. Hear me out.
No!
Jeff Goldblum.
Loved him. He was excellent, but they did his character dirty.
I liked him in the movie.
Who do you think won?
Me. Pretty sure.
So in second place of 2. In second place with 4.153 stars, it's me! Yay!
Last place.
Second place, silver medal.
Last.
And in first place, gold medalist with 4.517 stars is Ryan.
We all knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, who could have seen that coming? You know what's interesting? You didn't have anything less than 4 stars.
I don't know what to say.
I had 4 that were less than... Well, I had a 3.99, which sucks.
That's like basically 4.
That's a 4. Well, there you have it, folks. Ryan has better taste in books than me. You win the pack of Mr. Noodles! Yay!
I couldn't be happier.
Let me know if you guys want to see... No crinkly while I'm talking. Let me know if you guys want... Let me know if you guys want to see another video like this in the future. I'm thinking of having some friends of mine fight each other on camera for your entertainment. So yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to like it, comment down below. Say my outro.
Hit that like button, punch it in the dick.
No.
Oh, I know. I love you guys. Goodbye.
Before we go, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell icon so you know when I upload new videos. I upload 2 days a week. I love you guys. Goodbye.